Hey there, folks. Chuck here. And yeah, we made it. 1,000 subscribers. And I wanted to start this video with these two cars. I've got some flea market finds I want to show you, but I wanted to start with these two because they're just so incredibly special to me. These are from Robin Hodgson and Cole. And I'm not sure how to say your last name, Cole, but Cole over at Kuda's Diecast Customs and Robin over at Rip Wreck Raceway for these two incredible pieces of art they gave me. Cole, I put some stuff in the back of the truck because it's a shop truck. Hope you don't mind. And just wanted to thank them again for these both amazing gifts that they've given me. And I've got a lot of people to thank. I thought about trying to link everybody, but that's gonna take forever. So I figured I would, talk a little bit about the channel and getting to 1,000 subscribers. If you want to get straight to the giveaway, you can go right down here, and that's the time code for the giveaway. In the meantime, if you want to check out some flea market finds and listen to me talk about stuff, you can hang out here. So got a couple of Hot Wheels Range Rovers. I do love this casting. It was one of those ones that I wanted to get and couldn't find anywhere, and then all of a sudden I found 3 of them now. So excited about that. But wanted to thank my patrons as always. You see them at the start of every build video. They are incredible, and a lot of them are friends and family. But I do want to give an extra special shout out to Christian over at 1st and 64th Customs and Evan over at Mid-Island Custom Diecast. They were patrons from almost the word jump. And my first patrons who were strangers at the time, really. I didn't know them that well, and really didn't know them at all. And to have people I'm so grateful to all my patrons, especially the ones from the very beginning and the ones who have donated so much. But to have people that I didn't even know personally, they were the first ones to buy into the channel, and then to buy in significant ways, and that just meant a lot to me. And I felt like, oh, there's actually something here. So this is really cool. I love this 6x6 Matchbox. Special thanks to them. They're both YouTube creators, and they're both incredible. Go check out their channels and dive in to some really cool builds. Both of them are incredibly talented people, and it's an honor to build with them and have their support. So, I also want to thank my family, my wife, Carolyn, who is also a patron. You've seen her name in a lot of videos, and my daughter, Tracey, for their support through all this. They've been incredible, and I know things have been strange lately for us, and there's still a lot of journey for us left to do, but I am glad that we are working on doing it together, and that's all I'll say about that. But also like to thank the Three Blind Mice for their hosting. They were the first group that I learned about to build with. So Lee, George, and Paul do a really incredible thing by encouraging these group builds, and that was really my first foray. I don't know what they did to this thing, but oh well, good junkyard car. I'm incredibly indebted to them for me getting my first kind of real exposure, and then Paul over at Diecast Graveyard for my first contest win, as far as my first entry into. I built that 71 Riviera, and it actually won, and that was amazing. And really meant a lot to me to go, oh, there might actually be something here. I might actually fit in well with this community. And everybody's been so amazing and welcoming, and it means a lot. I'm so grateful to my parents and my other family members, especially my brother Justin, who has given so much to this channel and really put his heart and soul into helping me succeed with all the designs and the merch stuff, and his new line of Hot Wheels themed merch that's really cool. And you know, he has been integral to the success of this channel. So, you know, big props to him as well. And so there were like so many other people I wanted to thank. Beef Eaters, they're a great group of guys. I really like the Four Horsemen and Diecast Mafia as well. I'm looking forward to joining them on some of their builds as well. But you know, I don't want to spend this whole thing just, you know, listing off, because I would like to list everybody. But you know, if you're watching this and you've been involved in my videos in any way, just know that from the bottom of my heart, you have brought me so much joy by being here, and I am very grateful to have you all in my life. And you've been an incredible source of support and a great creative outlet, and really helping me feel purpose when I didn't feel any elsewhere. And that's not entirely true. That's a bit morbid, but you know, you were an incredible light in a pretty dark time, and I'm grateful for that. This is a very interesting Mustang casting. It's no name, but it is quite detailed. Like lensed, well, not lens, but separate headlights and taillights, and like very detailed. That one's a very cool find. So anyway, I will take this moment to throw to future me, who's going to do the giveaway, and then I'll talk about the rest of these cars. So take it away, future me. All right, everybody, it's time to pick the winners here. So let's see what we got. We've got, looks like 76 comments in toto, but we need to filter things down. So first we're going to do the JDM prize pack. Looks like 7 people entered for that one. Alrighty. Now, let's see who won. Luke Hernandez, congratulations. You can claim your prize by emailing me at flyingvaliant@gmail.com. Thank you so much for putting your name in something I could sort of read, but that's very cool. So congratulations, Luke. All right. We're going to do, the next one is the Justin. So 14 people entered that one. And who will it be? Who will it be? Who will it be? All right. Joshua Payne, congratulations. Please email me at flyingvaliant@gmail.com to claim your prize within the next 48 hours. All right. This one's the fun one. This is the builder. 21 people entered this one. So let's see who's it going to be, who's it going to be, who's it going to be. I am not going to say that name correctly, so I'm not going to try. But congratulations, Ferenc. I appreciate it. You are the winner of that one. Please email me within 48 hours to claim your prize. And finally, Works. This was the one that got the most entries, because it makes sense. This is an amazing prize. Let's see. 33. So good luck, everybody. Here we go. Hey, Gearhead. Awesome. So, thank you very much. Congratulations. Please email me at flyingvaliant@gmail.com in case you didn't hear it the last couple times. So, all right. Those are our winners. Congratulations, everybody. Now, back to Past Me. Thanks, Future Me. Man, those were some winners, weren't they? I don't know who they are yet, but whoever they are, congratulations. You have 48 hours from the posting of this video to contact me, or I will pick another winner, because we need to move this stuff along. And please email me at Please email me at flyingvaliant@gmail.com so we can get that stuff to you as soon as possible. This is a 1994 Racing Champions Thunderbird. I bought a lot of stock cars this time, and mostly because I've pretty much exhausted most of the typical booths that are there. There was this one guy that keeps promising me he's got 2,000 Matchbox cars coming, and I'm hoping this next time around he actually delivers. It'll be third strike. And then I'm going to take a few weeks off. But this is another one that I always like, the Matchbox Lumina. That's Waffles the cat. Say hi to Waffles. So, and here it is again. But I found a lot of these and they were very cheap. So there was one guy that was selling cards 3 for $1. So I was very excited to pick up some stuff, like stuff that I wouldn't normally get. This one I got because it's a Tamika, and I don't normally get Formula One, especially ones that are so incredibly like iconic. Like this is just like one car, but yeah, it was a Tamika, and I couldn't say no for 33 cents. So this is a Packard Victoria. It's got an SM logo on it. Thought it was interesting. Again, not in great shape, but you know, good for a backwoods old-timey car diorama. This is another summer car. I picked up a few of these. I need to stop picking them up. I've got plenty of them now. This one's cool. This is a Kidco. I don't remember if this was... I found this one on the floor. I can't remember if this was from the last video or not, but it was worth bringing up again because I opened it up and realized it's got what appears to be a 6-cylinder inline engine in it. Could be a 4, but I'm thinking they meant to do a 6-cylinder inline, which I thought was a very interesting choice for this Trans Am. Got the knockoff delightful van type design again. This one says "Your Way" on it, which I thought was very fun. And I have done it my way on this channel anyway, for the most part. I appreciate everyone who's watched my latest shiny build video and offered their insight on me trying new things. Don't know how many more shiny builds I'm gonna do, just because they are very stressful. But I do have a few more people who have requested some shiny builds, and I would not do that for just anybody. So they are special projects that I'm looking forward to taking on. This one is from Golden. It's based on a Chevy van, but wasn't familiar with Golden, and I thought it was an interesting casting. It's a little small, but you know, like I always say, if you don't mind, it don't matter. This one was really cool. First of all, it's Mr. Red, and it says Racing Expect. I think they meant expert, but it says expect all over it. And again, a no-name casting, but surprisingly detailed, like separate chrome inserts. I mean, the wheels are garbage, but the proportions on this are surprisingly good. So anyway, thought that was an interesting one. I started picking up a few things like this one because I've got that we've got that Three Blind Mice Gaslands junkyard challenge, and this one definitely seems like it would be good for that because one of the rules is no 3D printing, so they're taking away my secret sauce. So this is another one of those McDonald's Hot Wheels toys, like that weird Cadillac that I got the last time. And at first I thought this was a knockoff or like a Maisto or something, because, you know, it's obviously like some weird mix between a shoebox Chevy and a Corvette. But no, it's a Hot Wheels, and it says manufactured for the McD Corp. So this would have been a Happy Meal toy, and those are very definitely Hot Wheels wheels. It's just very strange. I think this is Racing Champions Grand Prix stock car. Nope, this is Matchbox again. So another one with the, yeah, I don't know. I've been pining for Days of Thunder lately, so I think that's why I got so many of these early 90s stock cars. I forget what this one's called. Oh, Project Speeder. Project Speeder, yeah. So this is one of those fantasy ones that I just like, and I don't know why. But I mean, I like that it's a weird kind of project in progress car, and not enough castings out there that do that. I like that the fenders and stuff are off of it, but it's still a fantasy car, but I don't know. It just speaks to me. This is an old Racing Champions, which is really funny considering how, nice a lot of their stuff is now. And this is, like, the wheels are just trash on this thing. Like, I think they're missing something, first of all. The front ones are missing something, but the back ones are not great either. I mean, it's hard plastic, very small wheels. So, slightly smaller than 1/64th scale, but I've got plans for a 49 Ford project in the future, so couldn't say no. This is a Hot Wheels. I think this is the Scion XB. No, Morris Mini. So this is one of those... Oh yeah, it is the Morris Mini because it's got the head scoop thing. One of those ones that has the lift-off body, which I just now realized, like it took me until this week to realize that those cars had lift-off bodies. But I thought that was kind of cool, and it's nice to have extra roll bars and stuff. This was the only Yachtming I think I found that day. Datsun Fairlady 280Z. Missing its wheels, but again, I just really like their castings, and this would be a great background vehicle for a junkyard scene. And this one I got because I don't know the last time I saw one of these, the Metal Blackwell Thunderbirds with a clear windshield. I mean, this one's obviously trashed, but still, it's not yellow or red or, gloss black like most of them were. So, I had to pick that one up. And, oh, no, there is another Yachtming. So, and it had both its wheels. Or, doors. Both its doors. Yeah. Trans Am. They did a great Trans Am casting for the time. And it's metal, and the doors open and shut. And I don't have to replace the steering wheel. It's got a real nice tri-spoke steering wheel. Got a pair of these. More for the wheels than anything else. But these are 1991 Racing Champions Lumina for the inaugural race of the Brickyard 400. I thought that was kind of cool, and they were dirt cheap, so why not? Got two more of this guy, the little Chevy S10 sort of not quite truck. This one I got because it's Baywatch and that's fun, and this one was also with it, so I was like, I'll keep them together. But it's nice to see these as the old metals, so get them together in case I want to add a metal base to a newer casting or something. This is another Majorette. You saw the Majorette Mustang earlier. This is a 1/62 scale. It's, I think, based on a Blazer, it looks like. But kind of cool. I can 3D print up some new hooks for the back. But thought that was a fun one. This one's a Matchbox Dune Buggy. Again, a lot of great parts that I can snipe from for a Gaslands project if I needed to. Still not sure quite what I'm going to do with that one. This one's another Matchbox Group C racer. Don't know if this is actually based on anything specific, but I thought it was kind of cool. And it's nice to have a wide axle setup in case I have another situation like the Ferrari where I needed to replace the wheels. I don't think that made it into the final video. Another Majorette. This is the Corvette. Yellow glass, but oh well. Still a fun casting. This is again old Racing Champions plastic wheels, but it's a Superbird. Is it a Superbird? Daytona. Sorry, Daytona. And just a fun. There's another Mopar. It's the old Matchbox Challenger and very much trashed and might be in need of a Wastelands build. I don't know. I saw this one and it spoke to me. So, knockoff Jaguar, no name, but these were the XJ6 or the XJ12 or whatever. It's just a casting I've always really liked. It's a funky Corvette Stingray. I think this was based on a concept vehicle or a race car or something. It was obviously based on something, but it was part of the group buy. This is for the 65 Volkswagen Fastback, but unfortunately missing the Fastback part. But I thought it was still kind of cool, and it's got this nice roll cagey thing, and look at all that detail in there. So that might be handy for another project. I am really teasing this project. I sure do hope I come up with something good. Yep, Volkswagen thing. I've got a couple of the Matchbox things, but I wanted to get the Hot Wheels thing too, because it's got this fun open back with this engine. Unfortunately, this one is missing the roof, and the headrest is starting to snap off, but I can still do it as a convertible or something. So, it's just fun as a lowrider. This is a Hot Wheels stalker based on the Thunderbird. And I thought this was interesting because it's got tampos and decals on it, which I thought was a bit odd. So, I got a couple of these guys. They're missing their wing, but it's okay. It can still be used for... There were other types of sprint racers that didn't have the wing on them. So, this is called Slide Out. Anyway. It's another Racing Champions. It's definitely seen better days. But, again, was part of a bulk buy that I was like, I could do something fun with that. This one, I have one of these already, but, for another 30 cents. I love Dodge Rampages, and this is actually, until the 82 Rampage for Hot Wheels comes back, which it looks like it's going to in a few months. These are pretty great substitute, and they're just, I don't know, I thought it was fun. Got the Hot Wheels Thunderbird. That's fun. This is a metal car. It is losing its windshield, but it could be repaired. And just great casting of the Bullet Bird. And this one was the big find. One of the big finds. And I should have looked it up ahead of time. I can't remember who makes this. RVMM Inc. is what it says on the bottom. So I don't know what RVMM Inc. is. But it's a 61 Impala. Maybe a 62. Pretty sure it's a 61 though. And aside from missing the trunk, it's all there, and it's got real riders, and it does things with the suspension, so you can display it doing weird angles and stuff. And I thought that was very clever. This was another cool find. This is it's made in England. This was part of a promotion for Exxon, I think. Yeah, or no, Chevron. And it's interesting. Standard Oil logo all over it, and it's pretty close to 1/64th scale. That Thunderbird's probably a bit big, but I thought it was close enough for me. Just fun to have more work trucks around, and the guy cut me a deal on that because I was buying a bunch of his other stuff, and got this fun little trio here from, again, one of my favorite movies of all time. And you've got the two Cole Trickle cars, and the Russ Wheeler Hardee's car. And I thought those were very fun. And there's a service station in Ocala on the way out to Silver Springs that has old stock car bodies on the roof of the gas station pavilion. And I thought it would be fun to do maybe something like that with these, because these aren't really 1/64 scale, and they're kind of clunky and weird, but then so are the cars that are on top of this service station, so it might be kind of fun to do something like that. So, and before I get to the new stuff, I got this other one. This one was another really cool find. This is a Racing Champions from, I think it's 1992, it says on the casting. It's an 84 Camaro with another Trickle, this time Richard, and the guy with the most baffling name in stock car racing. In that, you know, his name was Richard, and he had to know, right? But anyway, also his parents had to know. Okay. So, that was all the used cars. We're going to show you some of the ones that I was able to get on cards. There's a guy selling these for $1 each, which was, I thought, pretty darn nice considering these are kind of older and still on the card. So, 59 Impala, 55 Corvette. Another favorite of mine that I like to have several spares of because I'm going to do something cool with these one day. Old number 3. Peugeot 405, which is one that I haven't seen in a long time. And thought that was kind of a cool one. Definitely not one that you typically see. And the slide out, this time with the wing. I thought that was kind of cool. It's rare to see them with the wing used because that wing just snaps right off, and I know as a kid I would immediately snap it off too, and it would probably get immediately lost. It's one of the last metal cars, the Ferrari 308. It's one of the, I mean, I think there's still one or two metal cars, but you know, they're usually on the smaller side. But this one, it's interesting. You can feel like there's so much weight difference between this one and that one. Just feels really good. Like, I didn't really buy much into the metal stuff when I was first getting into it. And now I get it. Like, I get the feel and all that. Because some of the new ones feel just so flimsy. Chevy Transport Bus. It's kind of similar. This almost looks exactly the same as that other one. But, so that might be a knockoff. Yeah, because it's got that same little plastic bit. So, yeah. Interesting. But, cool find. The Aerostar. Well, all of these were chrome. They never had an interior on them, but it was still a cool casting. And, you know, I have a soft spot for weird everyday cars like minivans in diecast form. This is one that I try to pick up every chance I get because, and I'll open this one. Because, well, on the surface, this looks like something I would never want. It does have... Oh, you're going to fight me on this, are you? It does have this very cool bicycle on the inside. And I'm not going to force it here on camera. But that is a very handy little piece to decorate with that would be very hard to 3D print, at least, and not have it immediately fall apart or snap when I try to break it off the supports. So, you know, if I can get one for $1 or less, I'll pick it up, and, you know, just a really handy one to keep an eye out for. And usually you can find them pretty cheap because they're pretty banged up or the plastic part is broken, but it's another one that I haven't been able to track down, and then it just showed up. The 32 Ford Vicky, just a fun British Ford-based hot rod. And this was another one, Double Vision, that I got because those engines look really tempting for something. And it's got fins, and it's got other elements that could be useful for a kit bash project. And finally, it picked up a brand new Kubelwagen from Johnny Lightning. I thought this was a very fun car. And I just got a Jeep from Brett over at Double B's Customs. And he was talking about doing jungle abandoned themed builds. And I thought this would be another one to do, or as a abandoned, you know, lost in lost in the woods somewhere type vehicle that's gone back to nature. So not particularly a fan of doing German World War II stuff, but the price was right, and it's just a fun vehicle, and it reminds me of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, so I picked it up. But anyway, that's all of that. So thanks for sticking with me. Congrats again to the winners. Please email me as soon as you can at flyingvaliant@gmail.com, and we'll go from there. So, again, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you all for coming along with me for the ride. Got a lot of really cool stuff coming up, and can't wait to show it to you. So until next time, stay fresh, cheese bags.